Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Soo, your East Oakland advocate. Today, I'm going to talk about the cost of convenience. And the cost of convenience that I'm going to talk about is the most expensive convenience that you have, and that's your vehicle, your car. And I have a lot of people say, why don't you just go out and get a car? Well, I don't have that big of a need for a vehicle. For number one, yes, I do miss driving, and it's been since 2015 since I last drove. And well, not quite. I've driven some other vehicles just short distance and back, or to drop somebody off at BART and then come back with their vehicle. That's it. But the cost for me to get a vehicle, I ran the numbers, and it's amazing. And number one, I have to have a reliable vehicle. So that means most of your older vehicles that are very much more affordable are out of the question because they don't have a warranty, and the likelihood of something being wrong is extremely high, especially nowadays in the used car market, because you have no idea what the vehicle's been through, if it's been stolen and abused, and all sorts of stuff. So there's some real issues with buying used cars these days. Uh, so anyway, I said that if I buy a vehicle and it is used, it's going to have to be still under warranty. So that means one of those um, pre-owned, high value vehicles with lower mileage might be something. But I put together, I said, given the cost of vehicles these days, if I can find a new vehicle for around $20,000 out the door, that would be my budget, period. Because I'm 64 already, and with my oncologist and doctors and everything, it's not, I'm not expecting to see 70. So, um, 6 years maximum for a vehicle for me, and then I'm going to leave it behind. And so I don't want to leave any bills behind. So the vehicle would be paid for full, $20,000 to a maximum with tax and out the door, $22,000. If I do that, divide that by 72, which is 6 years, that value is $277.78. That's just the vehicle. Now we start getting into the more expensive parts. Acquiring the vehicle is easy. Uh, Keeping it and maintaining it is the expensive part. Insurance, because I haven't driven and I haven't officially owned a car since 2012, I'm going to be considered a new driver if I can even find insurance in California right now, with all the automotive insurance carriers changing the rules and dropping policies left and right. So, with that being an assigned risk, which is what the insurance companies call it, $400 to $500 a month for the insurance for full coverage um, for the vehicle. $400. So adding 400 to the previous 277, that's starting to get up there. We're already over nearing $700. Then we have the maintenance and fuel. So I allotted $250 a month for fuel maintenance. That also includes oil changes, tire uh, uh, replacements, wear and tear on the vehicle. And so another $250. So right there, without having gone anywhere, just acquiring the vehicle and holding the vehicle in my possession will cost me $927.78 a month. That's the value for the rest of my life if I paid for it in full right now. Okay, and so here's the alternative that I've been using. I've been using public transportation and Lyft. So, in order to uh, compare Uh, that I would have to do for $927. I would have to do a minimum of 26 round trip rides at $35 round trip, including the tip. 26 rides. I don't go out that much. If I go out shopping and doing some errands, it might be 6 times a month at the most. So if I were to just use Lyft at $35 and 6 round trips, I'm only at $210. And then if I use public transportation like BART or AC Transit, it's even less because I have a senior discount, the senior cost now, which really cuts the cost in half for me. So it's substantial. And if you think about where you can cut, if you're in my situation where I don't go out a lot, I don't run a lot of errands, the need for a vehicle is not there. It just isn't there. And the cost, I could certainly use $900 a lot more efficiently than wasting it on 4 wheels sitting in my driveway, not doing anything or going anywhere. Unless I have a lot of trips and going a lot of places, uh, that cost of convenience of having a vehicle is just not there. And that's just my analysis. It may be true in a lot of households. If you have kids, you have to have a vehicle. So I understand that. But when you're a single or even a couple, you can certainly cut the costs substantially by getting rid of that money pit, which is called the car. And insurance is ridiculous these days. I remember when I had my company, the insurance to cover all my vehicles plus my business and everything. You wouldn't believe it. That was actually an income for somebody. My insurance, my annual insurance was a household income. So thanks for joining me today. I know things are really tight for a lot of people. I'm on Social Security, and so while I have a nice Social Security income, I still have to watch my pennies just like everybody else. Thanks for joining me today. We'll be right back.